Hey, Phantom. What's up? King Link? It's actually a girl. Meant to be a lady. How's my mic sound, by the way? I'm using a different webcam's mic so I can have it closer to me. Looks like it's like blowing out the... It's hitting the red. Fair enough. Give me a sec. Share links and whatnot. Okay, well that's good. As long as it's not too quiet, I can turn it down. Nice. I need to get a mic like yours. You have the nicest, clearest audio, I think. What are you up to tonight? Are you able to have a game of Faz in like, I don't know, 3, 4 hours? You don't have a oh yeah, it's just your phone. Well, it sounds really good. All right, I think I'm good to go. Oh well, if you need sleep, that's okay. Um, Here's the person I'm drawing. See if I get it on the screen. So she's actually an anime girl, but I did mine in like not realism, but you know, my own personal style. I also gave her a crown and a little cloak. I think I did a good job switching her. Hey, Lucy. Phantom saying this is King Link. It kind of looks like him. Yeah, maybe it's just Zelda. No, there's what the character really looks like. She has that anime, pointy anime line nose. So I give it a real nose. Hey, Seawolf. How are you? I can turn that off. One thing I like about digital is I can plan out all the lighting and shading ahead of time. So I made this little thing. So the red light's like the normal sunlight, and then yellow is like the rim lighting. And then hopefully I want the sword to kind of glow and have light from that specifically. And that's what the black is. So hopefully I can do it. And she does have a big forehead. They have their eyes are really low in anime, right? It's like if their head's there, I would want to put the eyes like up around there. I think it's because they're so big. They start on the right spot, but then they go down so low. And then they have a little spot there and big round heads. I didn't think you meant I did. Hey, yo. Anyway, that's all I got done now. And I can leave that. The pencil sketch. It's pretty loose everywhere else, so it'll probably be a bit of work. Ooh, I also have to remember my buttons. I have different hotkeys set up for Frida than Magma, and I get confused really easy. I only know if her can't because the characters in Battle Cats. She seems to be in a lot of random stuff. She's in Star Rail or whatever it's called. Yeah, Star Rail. They gave her a shorter skirt. Where am I starting? Let me straighten her head a little bit. Oh, and turn record on. I think I'm gonna try doing like one ink line a little bit looser, and then clean it up as I go through it to do shading and hatching. Instead of just spending all day doing it. I find, like with the face, I tried to do really clean ink lines right away, and I end up changing half of it anyway as I shade it, so it ends up like being doing like two sketches. You can respond to my comments on YouTube with audio. Since when? Do you have to be like monetized for it, or can everyone do this now? A Hoyoverse game. Ooh. Oh, that's why they shorten the dress. The brush I use for inking is the yellow one. Ink 3 G Pen. I changed it a little bit. If you go into the settings, there's like a curve option, and I made it that like the pressure increases a bit faster, just to make it feel like my normal nib pens. Let me zoom out a bit. They don't need to be very clean anyway, because half of them are going to be covered over with shadow. Yeah, I mean, a lot of anime stuff in general is all fan service. Yeah, I can't. Can I show you in this? One sec. See if I go. Oh yeah. Uh, this little button right there. I don't know if you can see it, me highlighting it, but if you click that, it brings up the brush editor, which it's not showing for me. But that lets you. You can change it so, like, if you add pressure, it will increase in size, or you can turn that off in opacity. You can give it rotations, which is good for calligraphy stuff. Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm really liking the. I use Photoshop for digital, but I really like the ink brush in Krita. The only thing I don't like, see if you can see it, is when it's big and you look close. See how when it tapers off, it kind of goes like inwards like that really quick, instead of being like you know, a nice smooth taper off. It has this little inlet. Yeah, but just for the brush specifically instead of the whole layer. So I found out I was able to do the window capture now. It seems like if I start recording before I start OBS, um, something about that messes it up. But I can record afterwards, as long as I start OBS first. What size am I at? 10. Good idea to keep track of your brush sizes too, for certain things. It's a bit more convenient if I usually don't, but if I need to bring, my browser up for anything, and we'll just stay on Krita. Nobody has to find out about the horrible, nasty websites I keep up all the time. God, it was a joke. Yeah, I try to keep it like 5, 10, 20 size, just to keep track of it. Like for this, I'm using 20 for the big outlines and 10 for the inner details. But you end up using the pressure so much anyway, right? Do I want it down that low? That's at the seam. Yeah, that works. Hey, Joy. Oh, hey, Miku. Thanks for joining. Maybe I should bring this picture out a bit so people can see it. Who didn't join? I think only 2 people seen it, like full screen. Oh, what am I doing? Sorry, I still don't know how to use a tablet. There. Yeah, you can download free brushes. I don't know, I think it's easy to use them as a crutch. It seems like if you watch professional digital artists, other than the round brush and a basic ink brush, they'll use texture brush sometimes, and it's usually more for landscape stuff or just getting some, I don't know, rough edges into things. Because, I mean, really, when you think about it, all a digital brush is like a little stamp that just keeps repeating, right? And I feel like I learned how to do textures in pen and ink, so I try to rely on that more than brushes. And I mean not to take anything away from that. As I learn, I assume then you start implementing brushes into it. I don't know if you'll learn anything much for digital for me. I haven't done traditional inking in a while, and I'm scared. Look how often I'm using the undo button. I'm getting used to purposely making mistakes. I do like it though. I noticed right away how much looser my art tends to be with it. So this needs to kind of curve in, but also have that slant there. I don't think that's right, but close enough. I think his pencil work is the best I ever seen. That's what his orangutan was, right? Just like a regular pencil drawing. That's the whole philosophy of my art. Close enough. And if you ask him, he'll be like, it's alright. Or think it's bad. I think artists might be the worst for imposter syndrome. Meaning thinking their art's bad when it's really not. She has a little neck thing going on here, but I don't think I drew it big enough. Kind of goes up like that. I should probably do that sword since it's going to be covering most of the stuff. Thanks, Maven. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, digital, you're really just drawing with repeating stamps, basically, right? And you're also drawing with a piece of plastic sliding around on glass, so it's naturally awkward feeling. Your thing probably gonna go up. That one's there. There. Yeah, around that. Hey, Daphne. Oh, hey, Black Moon. How are you guys tonight? And I'll zoom out if I can find the button for it. Hmm. I mean, I'm super disorganized. And yes, digital is weird and awkward. So if I can show you this, there's the character. Let him dry, but not so much in an anime style. I wonder. I might look up videos on how to render like metal in digital. 'Cause I have no idea where to even start, really. I say digital is more expensive up front, but it's definitely an investment that would pay off itself pretty quick. If you did it professionally, I mean. Oh, your friend cosplay as Saber? She's actually King Arthur. What did that look like? It's like a little. Her sword's going to be covering most of it anyway. I put stuff in my pocket when I go to an art store, and it magically disappears at my home. You're just borrowing it. She's a king. Yes, and has a sword. Think, Black Moon. She's the king of knights. I'll sharpen that in the inks. What are $3 now? I missed that. Canadian dollar's like 75% in the American dollar. Even less now, I think. The fur is going to be hard, I think. Come up like that. This is a really big hood. I mean, it has to go over a crown, right? Or a little cigarette. Berserk? Is the picture from Berserk? No. It's from a whole bunch of things. Fate shows, I think is the main one. I've first seen her in Fate Zero. You should go it the other way. I need to get like post-it notes and write down the names of the buttons and what they do. Stick them to the hotkeys on my tablet. I have to do rim lining around her chin there too. I have a like a paper texture film that goes over my tablet and to give it like a paper texture and it's starting to like grind down the tip of the nib. starting to get like a little point on it now. Are we all playing fast? Yeah, it'd be nice to get a game going with Phantom that isn't at like, midnight my time. I don't like being zoomed in too much on digital for too long. I find you start kind of losing track of the overall flow of the picture. I'm just thinking that with this little one. I figured you guys, as in Yote and Lynxie, wouldn't want to play fast tonight or anytime soon because of the Dandy World update. I figure you might be too interested in getting your Christmas ornaments. I mean, I still zoom in for stuff. I just I'll try to keep zoomed out as much as I can. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? And even if you get like the main jits of your line art down first, you can always zoom in for the details later, right? Yeah, just play Dandy. I played Dandy today and I was so stressed out at the start. There was all these people trying to get in the elevator and I didn't know what was going on. Oh, Twisted Babette? Or someone bought it. I played Diablo 1 and 2 a lot. I haven't played the new... Oh no, I played a demo of Diablo 3 when it first came out. I have a feeling people didn't like Diablo 3 that much, or like they fixed a lot of stuff for Diablo 4 to make it more like the old ones or something. I don't know. Lots of games are like that, I guess. I don't know their names. The reindeer got me though. Rudy? Excuse me. Krampus? That's the reindeer's name? Cool. No, I'm joking. Hey, Darkheart. I'll show Darkheart what I'm working on right now. Nope. It's King Arthur, but a girl. I forget what they say her name is, Arteria or Artoria. To be honest, it's a lot cooler than Arthur. It's the best place. I think that's where everybody watches my streams. They should put my streams up on like monitors in public bathrooms, like on the inside of stall doors. Atoria. Yes, it was. Hey, we all gotta go sometimes. Etch some of that out, which is another cool advantage of digital. Trying doing this with white ink, it doesn't quite work as good. I did like playing Dandies today and spinning on the ice. I think the ice is kind of fun if you're not trying to distract on it. I've got a good idea for a good thick babe drawing. I mean, she can be thick. It looks like fur. Mhm. Oh yeah, if you're interested in Faz Seawolf, one thing is you kind of need a mic if you want to play with other people. You can work around it and like talk on Discord, but it's a lot more inconvenient. A lot of random people too won't play with you if you don't have a mic. Although I haven't played any like random people multiplayer games yet. Not a complete lot. I'm just saying if you bought that game and you wanted play by yourself, or not play by yourself, but play with strangers and the multiplayer mode, you'd have a hard time without a mic. You can only really do what Yoke does and play with people and, use Discord or whatever. Well, whenever me and Linksy play, we always play with Yoke too. Yeah, that's what all I'm saying is if you try to play without a mic, you're gonna have a hard time. The spirit box won't work as good too. The spirit box works better. Although, did you guys know when a ghost does a ghost hunt, they can hear you through your mic? Attacking a ghost is fun. Have you ever watched YouTube videos, Phantom, of like the professional people playing? And they don't even use like the same evidence that we use. They'll know what kind of ghost it is based off of how many steps it takes during a hunt and all this random stuff. They'll be like, "Oh, you shut the light off, and then I put a candle, and it blew the candle out within 30 seconds before the light went off. So I know it has to be a spirit or whatever." It seems like once you get to that level, it doesn't even seem like the game's that fun. You started coloring in the wrong side. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't seem fun to me. It kind of takes the whole point out of the puzzle aspect of the game, right? I'm gonna leave a space right there while I carve out some rim lighting. Yeah, you can die. Oh, sorry, Black Moon. You can turn off dying, and yeah, you have to wait till you're level 50. Love how my music keeps turning off. I don't quite know. I'm gonna go about shading her collar here. No, I don't play Fortnite. It's too big of an investment, I feel, at this point in my life. I didn't even know Fortnite had like a creative mode or different. I thought like every game was like the, I guess, the battle royale one. 6, 7. Oh, if I upload one more picture, I think on Instagram, I'll be at 67 posts. So that's exciting. I should have a celebration for it. Put line for that sword, just so I don't waste too much of my time. Oh, I got scared there. The other day I noticed sometimes it's like I guess the driver fails if I leave a program up too long on my pen, and it's like the pen will still work, but it won't have any pressure sensitivity unless I restart with the configuration thing. Multi-times. Battle Royale, made them yachts of money. Oh, really? Was it? I didn't know that. That was originally going to be about zombies. I just know the mode you drop down from a plane, and there's like a big map that keeps getting closer and closer. Like you have less space to go in the map, and I think you just kill each other. Happened to you too? Okay, that probably works. It's just kind of getting it to kick the driver back up, I guess. I'm gonna pretend like these. I don't know if they really are, but like little inlets. So if the sun is coming that way, they'll be dark on the top and have a little highlight on the bottom here. Actually, I can just leave it. Oh, hey, Callie. Miss Callie Joe. I'll show you what I'm drawing. It is ooh, a girl with a crown and a sword, and also a big furry hood. Oh, that's cool. Oh, thanks. How are you tonight, Callie? Little highlight on the bottom there. I'll probably have to clean these up a bit. Oh no, this side. Thanks, Eagle. I appreciate it. You have eye and lip mask on right now? You fancy. So I'll go back in later and do a cleaner version of this type of feathering. I can just do it now. Yeah, a little spa day. People put like tea bags over their eyes too, don't they? That's a good thing. Kind of a sharp little turn there. No, I heard of that lots of times. Putting tea bags over your eyes for I don't know what does. Getting rid of like bags under your eyes or something. I don't know if like the tea does anything specifically, or if it's just like putting something warm and absorbent over it. I'm getting ads about buying gold-plated jewelry. I've been getting stuff about like buying or the stores that you say they'll take your gold and they weigh it and melt it down and buy it. I've been getting that ever since I done art with gold leaf. Ooh, hot ones wouldn't be good. Um, that's what the eye mask do. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, sounds relaxing. It's a nice way to spend a Friday night. I feel like I have a hard time making art without eyes. That looks like a really comfy hood. I do like her color scheme. It's like a nice blue with gold on it. Nice little gold trim. Oh, there's only one thing there. I thought there was two. Oh well. Her collar, I mean. She also has little ribbons in the back of her hair, and I put it in the pencil sketch. But I put it way too high, I think. And I don't know if it would actually maybe pop out here. I figured it'd be covered in shadow at that point. Pizza and ice cream cake? Yummy. The only eyes you need it, it's AI? What? Then they wouldn't be my eyes. It's a little jaggedy. Hello, Caitlin. How are you today? Caitlin and Maria. Oh, okay. You have an account that you made with someone named Maria? Are you a Chiefs fan, Caitlin? I don't believe that. I don't want her to make her look like her cheeks are sunk in, but just a little bit. Hey, Anime Thunder. Welcome to the stream. Cartoon Lightning, is that what their name's coming up as? Ever since YouTube done that, it's that confusing now. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm dense. I didn't get your joke. I can't understand jokes and draw at the same time. Goofing and gaffing. She has a big tapered glove. So she has little arms and big giant gloves. I don't get most of Phantom's jokes because they're too smart for me. Too highbrow. Do I know what this lady's gloves look like? Not the fingers, though. Well, I have to guess. I feel like her arms might be up a bit too high. Her hand, I mean. Eyebrow? Eyebrow humor? She also has, and it doesn't show it, it'd be this hand anyway, so it wouldn't matter, but like a shield thing that covers. It's almost like she has a mitt on one hand and finger gloves on the other. When I noticed that, I got excited because I thinking, oh, maybe I don't have to draw her fingers, but it's the other hand. You can't make little details wrong on anime characters because the fans will kill you. I drew that guy for Shanks, and I looked up all of like the reference pictures, and he always had one arm underneath like a cape or a cloak. And I didn't find out till after I drew it he does that because he's actually missing that arm. I drew him like on an angle so you could see the arm in his pocket, but it happens. See you, anime. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, you have hamsters now. My hamsters are running a bit out of conversation, but yeah. What were your hamsters talking about before? Good thing we got her. I really like Eclipse. In Gordy. I drew a Gordy on the Magma. Alright, how am I gonna do that? I didn't give myself much to work with for the reference picture there, or the sketch, I mean. It's just metal with plates, so. I like the white version's my favorite. White with teal. The cool color scheme. It's cool. You guys helped me too. I don't know if this is gonna work. I love in Krita how often I forget to turn the eraser off. Mm. Here's what I find be easier is cylinders. Something like that. It might be too wide, I think. You might have to make it more like that. But I'll keep it for now. See what happens. Oh no, don't let them eat each other. Yeah, what are your hamsters' names? Harvey and Cam? Cool. Harvey and Ken. Artistic New Year's resolution? Hmm. I'd like to get more into like doing landscapes again, but now in digital, where I'm a bit better, and learn how to texture things a bit more specifically, so I can get good at backgrounds. Harvey has a theme song. What song is it? Oh, that's a good idea. Yep, I like it. You know what? Eclipse, the white eclipse would look good with a fur coat like this, I think. I wonder if I should have that line here, because it's supposed to be like folded in. Like here's the hood, and then it tucks in, and then comes back out. So maybe it'd help if I gave a little space there. It's called Harvey the Wonder Hamster theme song? Cool. You'll practice landscapes with me? Or you mean Seawolf? Et toi. I'm drawing a lady with a sword, et toi, and a fur hood, which I think came out good. She's very regal, I believe, in my own humble opinion. Yeah, that'd be cool. You can make the canvases really big on Magma Tool, so you can get, multiple people drawing, and draw in like the normal resolution, even though it's only a little corner of the page. Oh, how's your face feel? Hear me go hot. We. The bags under your eyes are gone now? Already? Okay, I'll have to look at the multi-board things. I didn't really look at them yet to understand them. Ah, you got my buttons all mixed up. I think that one's supposed to start down there, actually. Oh, sorry, I'm behind on the chat. It's one big. I'll show you later if you want. Okay. It works better in my opinion in that. Yeah, I don't think the way we were doing it was quite the right way. Uh, but they came back because they're just always there. Yeah, I hear you. I have the same problem. Ooh, a two can be nice. Ah, I keep hitting that shortcut for the lasso tool. Two cans can hop? That's cool. Can two cans fly? Hey, Steel City Fishing. Long time no see. Thanks for stopping in. I'm currently drawing. If I can zoom out and rotate her around. A lady with a sword and a crown. That was a Discord notification. I usually mute the one on my browser. Oh, it is my phone? I don't know. One can't, but two can't. Sorry, guys. Everyone checking their Discord. I think I made this wrong. Like, there shouldn't be this, oh wait, this little space here. Oh, it goes over her hand, actually. I didn't even realize that. So then, it's only 3 of them. My Discord's usually muted, actually. I see the notifications on top anyway. I just had it up on my browser and happened to get a notification at the same time. I'll have to clean these up later. Give them a little depth. How big do I want her arm here? Um, Toucans can fly, but with limitations. You don't even know what limitation. That just means that they can't fly as good as other birds. Oh, I seen it. She showed me. I liked it. Uh, Link from Twilight Princess. I like her little puffy things on the top of her sleeves. I can just use the eraser, but I'm like kinda doing it directly if I can do it. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic there. I know a lot of people use a stabilizer for the ink pens and inking, but I find it gives me a lot of trouble when I try to do like really soft hatching like that. So I tend to turn it off, which is probably why my real quick lines look extra crooked and jaggedy. Yeah, you don't need to answer that. Oh, bring up levels somehow. Hmm. Kind of looks like her sleeve now isn't attached to that, like it's its own thing. So, don't lie, Black Moon. We all know you're negative. You know, Roblox guessed my age, and they were only 2 years off. I don't know, I guess based off the people you play with and what type of games you play. That's pretty impressed though. Roblox thinks you're a nuclear physicist? Is that a thing? He was diva. He was very flamboyant. Polls can be awfully hard. Especially when you don't have a reference and you're just kind of making them up. Because I probably did those too close in. Mojo Jojo cosplay sounds genius. Those ones might be too thick. Hey, cheat. Oh, thanks. I don't know what to teach. You look at a fold in fabric, and you figure out the tension point. So in this case, the tension point's in the elbow, and I just kind of work my way up. Although I started a bit too early there, but kind of looks like her sleeves are rolled up then. I'll probably hatch inside of that. Thanks, Black Moon. Oh, did she say they have to leave to sleep? Oh, they won't know if they're on Phantoms. Well, as long as they don't miss mine, that's fine. No, I'm joking. Good idea. Alright, Chief. Go get some rest. You can be prepared for Phantom Stream. Cause I got a weird thing going on here, but that's because I was going to shade it in. Alright, thanks, Seawolf. Thanks for stopping in. Ooh, I'm gonna drop the screen. Thanks, Phantom. Look how her fingers came out on that glove. Ah, you're being sarcastic now. They're not that good. I mean, they're not even that good at all. I'm pretty sure that thumb doesn't make sense. Or maybe. Does it? If I had it like that, probably comes out more like there. Thanks. I've been doing all right with hands lately, I find. It's all that hand practice I got from Phantom's thing. People come up to me all the time and shake my hand and tell me how great my fingers are. You know, I only got mine to stop looking like sausages every single time. And to be honest, the trick is like I'm stylizing them to where they're square shaped anyway. Kind of trick I learned with fingers. I'm gonna do a bad job now. Put them on the spot. Say if you draw a hand, say if you want the thumb here, the thumb kind of tilts like that. And then this part of the hand tapers towards the pinky down like that. You can kind of make a cube out of it. Or you can cut that into four. And then, you know, you kind of get your fingers from there. Although that knuckle's huge. And it's the same type of shape. They're like inward C curves. Like that. Although you want to round it a bit more. I know these are kind of flat, but I didn't get the idea. That's not the eraser button. Phantom says I have very muscular hands, apparently. But anyway, that's how I do hands, is I make little cubes first. Think of where like the pointer finger is. If it's on this side, so the thumb's there, and then this goes down. And kind of draw like the X-ray of it too. And then yeah, you can do, you know, your 4 fingers like that. And they're a perfect thumb. No, but it goes up. And that little reverse C curve, I find helps a lot. I have hands of like a really big tall guy, but the fingers of a baby. Here's my hands. So my hand is like this, and I have a big thumb, and then I have 4 little baby fingers like that. There's my knuckles. That's like a photographic picture of my hand. It's way better than the opposite. Imagine having like a little hand. When there it looks like salad fingers. That's what they were too. Imagine a bunch of people just signed in right there. Yeah. I wonder if I should subscribe to this guy. And then they see my hand and say, nope. That seems uneven to me. Because it is. I don't know, her head's so like slightly tilted. I'm having a hard time with it. That's what I was just saying. The opposite of what I've said first, having big hands, or little hands and long fingers. That's just salad fingers. We should get Phantom if he's gonna go on Magma. Ooh, to go on the new one. Well, what just happened? Well, I have this file open twice. Is that good? I have the same file open twice. I'm scared. The first one's gonna save over. You have the hands of an artist. So he's basically saying that you have like long, slender, soft hands. Not, you know, calloused, manly hands like me from all my lumberjacking I do. Phantom has the hands of a lighthouse keeper. Posture of an artist? That's definitely not good. That means you have a big hump on your neck. Yeah, you're shrimping. You should try doing that instead of shrimping, just rotating your page. But I forget all the time. That's one thing that sucks about Magma is the rotation thing is like one button with 90-degree turns instead of, you know, a nice smooth one like this. Woo, 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 woo. That made me laugh. We're just turning into camels. In Magma, you can add custom buttons. That's still no good though. Can you do? It's actually called in Photoshop. What was it? Like Scummy or Scuzzy or some weird name. Zoom, where it's like in and out, where it's like smooth in the same rotating. I don't think Magma has that smooth rotating. Hi, Callie. Welcome back. I got a little bit done while you were gone. Oh. How's she coming? Callie Joe is a good judge of art. I can't wait to see the time lapse for this. It's gonna be long and a little bit at a time. Hey, Ruby. Look at that. Yeah, that's on the sketch. I don't know why I keep like randomly shooting around the page. I guess I have to draw the little I don't know what you call it, but on the inside of crayons, where it's like the little, usually a wine color thing that goes down like that. Is that just her hair? Traditional paper does have some moles. Are you enjoying my digital art, Phantom? Or are you resentful that I'm not doing digital still? All the build-up Phantom gives me on this channel about me working with my inks. Now it's like false advertisement. I'm good, Ruby. How are you? Family Feud on my channel tonight. I'll just fill it. People will know what it is based off of the other ones around it. That's one thing I like about like doing all the solid wax and ink drawings is to a certain degree you're kind of asking people looking at it to, fill in the blanks of spots themselves, which is cool. As Kent, what happened? Uh, I don't mind. How dare you ask for permission when my DMs are open? Sorry, I'm way behind in the chat. Oh, DM me the Magma link. Yeah, Phantom's DMs are always open, but he's not always good at responding. Not that I can complain. That's exactly what I do, is I get a message, I see, one new notification, I open it up and I look at it and I say, oh, cool, I'll have to answer them back later when I have a chance. And then, later comes and I knock the notification off. So I completely forget about them. Mm-hmm. Welcome back, Callie. Callie Joe. I think her thing might be a bit off angle too. Maybe not. She actually gets a smoother transition there too. It's actually coming out better than I thought. I didn't think like the ink aspects will come out that good. Considering she's based off of a pretty, brightly colored anime character. Oh, I missed the PJs are comfy. Are you wearing your PJs now? Yeah, it seems like her Kraskart is off with the thing here. Should probably go more like that. I'm not talking full on. Can you hear me now? I just get a little distracted drawing. It's hard for me to keep up with both the chat and my drawing. I'm here. I just take breaks in between. Can you hear the music? If you can hear the music, then the audio's working. You must be glitching then, bud. Yeah, I feel like the blade is straight, but the crossguard is not. But it also needs to be angled away a bit. Perspective, even simple stuff, can be hard sometimes. When it's all, mixing with other things in a different perspective. Ah. You gotta reset to, I guess it. I still have to pick out a painting or something, don't I, painting? How come it feels like it's right like that, and not like that? Okay, that's good. Yeah, sometimes I get that YouTube um videos will just be muted, and I have no idea why, and I have to restart the app. The problem may be I'm doing it too much. I was taking my notes the other day. That's still pretty good for nose typing. I still think it's probably a bit off, but I don't want to worry about it too much. I don't need to be correct. I just need to look good. So, there. I keep forgetting to make sure you guys can see it. I usually try to work with a canvas that's actually like 16 by 9 vertical, so it will fit on people's phones perfectly, but that gets kind of annoying and a bit restricted after a while, to be honest. Knocked over my water bottle. Unlike Black Moon, I have remembered to hydrate. Alright, for the sword thing. Bring up a picture of it here. It also has like weird magic, I don't know, etchings on it. Like pretend magic lettering. Hydrate, Ken. Welcome back again, Callie. I guess not lined up exactly right, but then point in a circle.
Nope. Go and shade it later. I'm gonna get rid of this part of the sketch. Sorry if I'm not reading the chat. I have a picture of her sword up. Okay, so oh man, that's gonna be hard. You did it. Good job. You know what? I'm gonna save that for later. It's like a bunch of crazy symbols that go up the thing, and I don't know if I have to actually do them exactly. I might be able to kind of just get away doing stuff like that. Oh, you can't hear again? I think there's something wrong with your phone, bud. Thanks, Blackmoon. I do have that happen on my phone. My YouTube app will just kind of mute itself for no real reason. Hmm. I still feel like that's wrong. Oh, you know what? It's because of the. It should be coming out like this. Wah. Anyway, there's really not much shading to do there. That's going to be lit up. If I did the perspective right on that, that would be black. And my cheat. Not really, but I might leave that for later so I'll remember to fix it. That makes a lot more sense. Whee. I think she's coming out good. I find with digital, I'm kind of starting to get like a style that looks a lot like my normal ink style. Making the digital ink pen work pretty good for me, if nothing else. I do find I have a lot of work to do on my coloring in digital rendering. I think I over blend. Everything kind of starts to look a bit washed out and like airbrushy, which works for some stuff, but not everything. I couldn't stand to learn different brushes to get better textures. Did I say any of those words right? Do I even know English? Half are right. I forget how to talk sometimes when I'm live streaming. Be lots of shading here too, because there'd be lots of shadow. And the shadow would mainly be popping out to the left. Yeah, I thought that's what she meant too. Like, I'm gonna leave to go make something to eat. I had a hide in one of our rounds playing Dandy's Worlds today. Because I had to go get a sandwich. There was a sandwich for me in the kitchen. So I just hid my guy. And hope for the best. I don't know if that would work. Back up that way. She needs some more kind of on the bottom here. And so I have to remember to, if I'm going to color it and add some basic shading, I don't always need all this hatching. But it looks cool. I love when you get hatching really close and just right, and you get kind of that little, I don't know, tone look to it. Cement. C. Kent. Why is it called cement? It has, you know, nothing at all to do with water. It should be called landment. why they call it a sandwich. Because back in the olden days, they used to be made with sand, and you had to get different kinds. So people would be like, which sand? And that's where we get the word sandwich. Thank God they replaced the sand with bread. Mm, so much nicer the lines come out when I try to be a little bit not messy. Um, why do they call it butterfly? Well, it's because they used to deliver butter in the mail overseas, like air shipping. I don't have any more. That's just it. Yo, bro, welcome. Kinder, I would assume, has something to do with like your kin, like your kindred people. That's just me explaining things in general. I'm being serious now. That's what I thought. Like a place to have your kin watched over. Kin. So it's like a garden for your kin. Hence kindergarten. It's like you're planting your kin in a garden to grow. That's why they teach some stuff there. Is anything I'm saying making sense? Hey, Goofy Spider, I think. I'm saying I think because Facebook started showing us people's usernames differently. So it's saying the spider made of jello, but I can tell from your profile picture. Exactly. Eight in the morning. It's pretty close to 11 now. 10:30. I'm at. Here's what I'm drawing for a spider in Rohit. Is Spider here still here? I wonder what he thought of my spider web. How long will I be live for? Kent did he Kent. Probably not much longer. I've already been on for 2.5 hours. I might make it another half an hour. Make it 3 hours. I'm not getting very many views tonight, so. Not that that's a big problem. I just mean, if I was getting tons of views, I might stay on longer. But they already came and slowed down. I don't drink tea. My parents do. I drink coffee. I like breakfast blend, like coffee, so I'm not a hardcore coffee drinker like Linksy or black coffee. Nor am I a fancy coffee drinker. I can't talk color in such small places at the same time. Irish breakfast tea? Isn't that Irish tea when you put like liquor in it? Well, it doesn't go. See, unlike every single other artist, not to sound pretentious, but I kind of like my own art. And I like how she's coming out. In my experience, most artists on the internet just assume they're the worst artist ever by default. Like I said, everyone has imposter syndrome. I wish this line would go in the right place, though. Well, thanks, Black Moon. I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping in and chatting and hanging out. I'll probably call it quits soon anyway. I'm never going to get this line in one straight thing. Ugh. Oh, close. Ugh. You know what's going to happen is I'm going to do it and then hit undo right away and regret it. And I like to say, good enough. Yeah, no problem. I've been passing out hoverboards left and right. The shading on her armor there came out pretty good. And I'm just like real inking. We'll cut off the sides there. hitting the microphone. I hope it's not too loud. I'm North Americano, but no, I'm not from the United States of America. If that's what you mean. I wonder if professional digital artists like blot things in like that, or at a certain point you get used to using like the fill tool or just selecting it and making your brush bigger. I would assume that's what you would do. Yeah, that's what I said. I said I'm North American, but I'm not from the United States, which is probably what they mean. Really like the fur, like in this area. I'm actually surprised how much I'm liking this. I just hover. I don't need a hoverboard. Angelic like that. This is who I'm drawing, by the way. He, she's an anime character, but I'm doing it in my own style. Not, not quite realistic, but not quite anime. You see, Phantom, that's always going to be a joke somewhere. I'll never hear the end of it. Yeah, I'd say it's more of a like a comic book style. Especially the loose style inking, right? If there's a way to do pen and ink art that doesn't look like a comic. Kind of like when you see the type of art they put on money, where it's all done in the little, every little thing is done in hatching lines. And they change width, which is always impressive to me. Oh, it's coming down from the top left. There should be a little shadow like that. Well, that's an ugly shadow. Actually, I don't know if I should even feather it off. It might just be kind of like a straight thing. Sure. You can borrow whatever you want. That's definitely not straight. Let's do a new layer. We'll figure it out. Stupid lasso tool. Select. I like to think someday I'll get used to the hotkeys and the tablet, but well, where are we at? 2 hours, 45 minutes. You can have my art skills. I've been drawing digital now, so I've been doing time lapses. So, I mean, what did I just copied and pasted? You can watch those and follow along now, which is pretty cool. Cool. Anyway, I'm gonna head out anyway. I'm getting tired. I can't do good anime either. That's why I'm not doing her in her anime style. Anime is tough because little tiny curves make a big difference. But anyway, I'm gonna call it a night, guys. I got about half of everything done, which is cool. And I think I did a good job actually. For once on digital. Yeah. Thanks everyone for stopping in and watching, and have a good weekend. See you later.